Archangel Michael says the entire bank is whispering your name. They are stunned, unable to comprehend how a $1 trillion check could suddenly land in your account. Especially since the remitter wrote only one name, God. My child, listen carefully. If you do not open it now, they will not release these funds. The bank executives in charge covet it, preparing to seize the wealth I have prepared for you. Act swiftly. This is not merely money, but destiny itself. If you feel the power of these words, respond now with Amen. I am your God, and I have called your name. You are not forgotten in the noisy corners of this world. I see the weight on your chest, the anxiety in your breath, the confusion in your heart. I have never overlooked you. The grace I have prepared is so vast, so sacred, that human minds cannot fully comprehend it. What descends into your life now is this heavenly check, a promise personally signed by the kingdom of heaven. I have sent angels ahead to pave the way, releasing blessings to surround it, urging countless hearts to move for you, realigning the situation awaiting change. The time has come, but only when you believe this is yours will the grace be released. I will not force open a tightly shut door. This signature belongs to me, but the door, dear one, belongs to you. The bank speaks for a reason, the world whispers for a reason. The value of this gift lies not merely in its number, it is a deposit of healing, a deposit of revival, a transfer of peace, strength, and purpose. You have never been forgotten. You are not behind, you are not cursed, you are not beyond redemption. You are about to step into the destiny prepared for you. If your soul knows this truth, leave a message, 1111, declare that your moment has arrived. You have waited long, and I have witnessed every second. I saw your heart crumble beneath your smile, saw your emptiness beneath your strength for others. You never gave up. Even with trembling hands, you clung to hope. For this very reason, blessings overflow. For this very reason, cheers resound. For this very reason, the heavens tremble. When you could have given up, you persevered. When you could have closed your heart, you opened it wide. When you could have ceased praying, you still whispered my name. For this, I salute you. I have not forgotten your silent obedience, your hidden loyalty. Though the world ignores you, I reward faithfulness. I know how the world judges you, the labels they pin, the verdicts they pass, the cries declaring you finished, but I will rewrite all this with my own hand. With my Son's precious blood, I blot out lies. I declare you chosen, I declare you restored, I declare you an heir to an unshakable kingdom. If you believe I still hold the final word over your life, leave a message 222. You are passing through the fire, not to be consumed, but to be refined. Though the pain is deep, it bears heavy fruit. Attacks are not a mark of your weakness, but proof of your worth. The enemy never assaults what does not terrify him, and you, child, make hell itself tremble. That is why the battle rages so fiercely. That is why delay presses down like a towering wall. But know this, the check has been cashed, heaven's signature affixed, angels delivering it. The spiritual transaction is complete. All that remains is for you to receive it by faith, not by hands. I speak these words not for comfort, but to unlock something. This moment holds a sacred urgency, not fear, not panic, but an urging from my spirit, for your life is entering its appointed hour. This is no accident, no coincidence. I have orchestrated everything, that ended relationship, that abruptly closed door, that delay you despised, all meticulously arranged. You thought you were forgotten, but I was preparing the paperwork. For when I release such immense grace, every signature must align perfectly with my will. I do not bestow half-hearted blessings, nor grant half-finished breakthroughs. What I release is a miracle of complete abundance, overflowing. Right now, child, it is yours. Not because you deserve it, but because I love you deeply. Not because you fought perfectly, but because I made a covenant with you. My promise does not depend on your performance, but solely on my faithfulness. Unlike the world, my heart toward you never changes. You are not late, not lost, not corrupted, nor too old. Nor are you too young. You are right on time. Heaven rejoices over this. I give you these not to mock your heart, but to activate your spirit. Banks may hold checks, but your faith determines their release. Believe, stand, open, receive. The enemy wants you to delay. He wants you to skim past these words, ignore them, stay numb. For he knows the other side of your yes. He fears your covenant with heaven intensely. That's why doubt's clamor is so piercing, why confusion's weight is so crushing. Because you stand at the threshold of holiness. You have wept for this, pleaded for this, demanded to know when it would be your turn. This moment is the answer, but not as you imagined. It is grander, wilder, higher, more heavily laden with glory than your wildest dreams. Heaven is shouting your name. I am still here, speaking directly to your heart, so you understand, none of this is small. My work in your life is neither random nor accidental. It is sacred, precise, and predestined. I do not casually write trillion-dollar checks made out to you, nor do I misinterpret such glory. I act deliberately, solely for you. If you believe this in your heart, leave 333 as a testimony of your faith. Can mere sacred words truly attract wealth? A 9-word mantra validated by Harvard University and 6 neuroscience labs proves you absolutely can. People use it from their couches to receive unexpected deposits, debt clearance, and life upgrades, all in under 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description or comments section now to access it, or it will vanish forever. Let me remind you, I am the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. When the path ahead seemed impossible, I parted the Red Sea. When a few loaves fed thousands, it was I. When children walked through fire unscathed, it was also I. Why do you think your situation is too complex for my power? I bless you without needing perfect conditions. I do not wait for economic recovery, nor do I watch news headlines or consult human systems. When the time is ripe, I act. Child, this moment is that time. The bank takes notice because this deposit is extraordinary. They have never witnessed such unleashed energy, numbers defying convention, scale transcending logic. It cannot be categorized into their frameworks or systems because it does not belong to this world, it originates from me. The grace I have stored for you resides not only in heaven but also upon the earth. The blessings you long ago forgot to ask for, the revivals you no longer believed possible, I have kept them safe. I have protected them from moth, rust, and theft, and now I am placing them in your hands. But do not just stand at the window watching. Open the window. Reach out. Say, I will. This is the essence of faith. It is not merely silent hope, but reaching out through words, actions, and posture. Do not regard this moment as ordinary. This moment is holy. You are not alone. I am walking with you. I stand before you. I have paved the way ahead, clearing obstacles you never saw. When attacks tried to block your path, I rebuked the devourers for you. I sealed the lion's mouth. I calmed the storm with a whisper. I declared to the night, enough. Dawn has broken. If you believe I have made a way for you, leave a message. 555. Your name has been called in halls you've never entered. Your life will bear fruit from seeds you never knew were planted. Some blessings stem from obedience you've nearly forgotten, but I never have. My ledger is different from the world's. I see tears no one watches, remember sacrifices unspoken. My reward is beyond measure. This deposit is not fleeting wealth, but an overflow of my presence, peace, and promises. It will replace sorrow's corner, igniting the fire of joy. It will end chaos's reign, building a steadfast fortress. It will sever the chains of bondage, releasing true freedom. Yes, I will also care for your material needs, rent, bills, healing, relationships. I am no deity confined to the spiritual realm. I enter the tangible spaces of your life. I enter your pain, I enter your schedule. I bless your hands, not just your heart, but it all begins with you opening your heart, believing this blessing truly belongs to you. Because forces seek to intercept the grace I bestow upon you, I urge you. If you refuse to open this blessing, if you refuse to say, yes, others lurk, ready to seize what rightfully belongs to you. Not because I give it to them, but because they willingly take what you abandon. Child, do not let others steal your inheritance because you fear to rekindle hope. This is the hour when your courage matters most, the moment when your faith becomes the key. I do not ask you to climb mountains, only to say yes, to believe I am still good. Believe I am still able. Believe I am still writing your story with grace. I did not bring you here to toy with you. I am not a god of chaos. I have not toyed with your heart. This is real. It is happening now. Things will still try to distract you. Doubt will whisper, this cannot be yours. Fear will try to tighten its grip. but let my voice be louder. Let my spirit drown out every lie. This check is made out to you, signed with your name, sealed with the authority of heaven. Do not let it go unclaimed. You once asked me, God, do you see me? This moment I answer, yes, I have seen every battle, every silent collapse, every moment you held back a scream, every time you poured out what little remained. Every time you chose to stand firm when walking away seemed easier. Precisely because of this, this blessing is so precious. When no one cheers, you remain faithful. When applause is absent, you hold fast to your heart. I, your God, never forget faithfulness. I reward those who diligently seek me, not only in the spotlight but especially in the shadows. This blessing did not come from nowhere, it was written in heaven long before you could imagine. Before you were formed in your mother's womb, I knew you. Before your life began, I prepared this inheritance. Enemies tried to thwart it, life tried to distract you, but my plan never changed. My words never fail. This blessing, engraved with your name, waits at the door. If you know in your heart this is no coincidence, leave a message. 777. Spiritual laws are at work, and one of them is, what I declare shall be fulfilled. My words do not hang in the air powerless, they obey my command. Therefore, the check is already in the system, astonishing the banks. They did not anticipate it, but I prepared it long ago. I have awaited this day, guarded this moment. What if your financial education was built on lies? A 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is helping thousands reap wealth effortlessly. Scientists confirm it activates the 15-million-year-old evolutionary region in your brain that controls abundance, a Harvard-endorsed, lab-verified, life-changing secret. But the government may block this method at any moment. Before the link vanishes forever, click immediately on the links in the description and comments section. I have watched you walk through fire without being consumed. I have witnessed trials meant to break you. You thought I was distant, yet I was always present. When you could not stand, I held up the crumbling walls. In corners unknown to you, I have made your name eternal. Now is the time for your name to be honored, not by the world, but by the fulfillment of my promise. You have been marked by heaven. This gift is not merely a transaction, but a declaration to every spirit that mocked you, every soul that doubted you, every demon that attacked you. I am with you, I have chosen you, you belong to me. Child, my blessing is never half-hearted, but poured out completely. I do not send dewdrops, but open floodgates. I do not grant mere survival, but bestow abundance. This will surpass anything you have ever seen. That is why the world whispers, that is why mere talk ultimately proves absurd. This is the work of heaven, the gift from above. When I declare, release, miracles are born. You are not here by accident, nor did you stumble upon this message by chance. It is I who led you here, I who drew you near. For this is your confirmation. You sought a sign, you craved a proof, this is it. If you desire clarity, leave a message at 999. I ask not for perfection, but for trust. Trust in me, even when you cannot fathom how the future will unfold. When numbers refuse to add up, trust me. When doors remain stubbornly closed, trust me. The check has been signed, the funds have been transferred. The bank may hold it temporarily, but I have sealed it with authority. Your faith is the key. The moment you believe, everything begins to shift, chains break, delays dissolve, and heavy spirits vanish. You are not waiting for me, I am waiting for you to say, "Yes, Lord, I receive." For when you consent, heaven begins its work. Angels fall into place, doors swing open, hearts soften, and opportunities converge. Miracles gush forth like the dawn. You have watched others enter their harvest season, clapping and cheering for them even as your own heart ached. I have seen it. I have seen how you rejoiced for others, yet silently wondered, when will it be my turn? Child, I have never missed such faith. Now, it is your turn. Let the world talk. Let the doubters watch. Let the banks be astonished. For I will bless you in ways beyond words, only witnessed. The timing is not too late. You have not missed it, nor have you messed it up. You have not hesitated too long. The blessing still belongs to you. The deposit has not expired. The check has never bounced. My promise is not bound by time. My grace is renewed daily. You do not need to earn any of this, you only need to receive it fully. Precisely because of this, the enemy strives to disturb you. He knows that when you receive what I give, everything changes. That's why he whispers fear, why he drags the past into your memory. He wants you looking back, while I am calling you forward. This is the moment for you to rise. This is the moment for you to trust. This is the moment for you to step into what I have already accomplished in heaven. I am the God who raised Jesus from the dead. I am the God who declared light in the darkness, and light shone. I am the God who multiplied oil, healed lepers, and shut the lion's mouth. I have not changed, my power has not diminished, I have not forgotten how to act with authority. If you believe I am still that God, leave a message at 1010. I will not cease until my glory is revealed in your life. I will not let the story end in shame. I will not allow the enemy to write the final chapter. You are my child, and life is my canvas. I am painting an eternal picture with your obedience. Do not give up now, do not turn away, do not miss what I am accomplishing. This is your invitation, the check is ready, the account is open, only your acceptance is missing. Listen closely now, for what I am about to speak comes from the deepest call of my heart for you. This is not just a moment, but a sacred instruction. I call you to receive the promise I have long declared in your life, not as hope, not as conjecture, but as bold, wholehearted acceptance. Your consent holds power, your obedience unleashes momentum. The grace deposited in your name awaits release, but only when your faith overcomes fear will the vault doors open. If your heart is open, leave a message at 15:15. You may feel you've missed too much, fallen behind, that the window of opportunity has closed, but I am the God who revives the withered. I am the God who opens wounds, parts seas, and calls fishermen to change the world. Blessing requires no flawless record, only an open heart. I chose you not because of what you've done, but because of who I am, unchanging, faithful, full of mercy, and just without partiality. I inscribed your name upon the blessing without regret. I never questioned the decision to entrust it to you. I chose you not because you are the strongest, but because you always say, yes, even when weary, even when wounded, even when you feel unworthy. You think this check is about wealth, but it is a sacred inheritance. It carries healing, renewal, identity, calling, clarity, protection, provision, wisdom, and power. I write not temporary blessings, but eternal grace. The blessing I release, no one can take back. Why are neuroscientists fascinated by that 9-word maxim? Because this daily recitation transforms financial pressure into sudden blessings. Over 19,000 people have used it to eliminate debt and launch lives of wealth, freedom, and peace. Its power is so profound, some call it a miracle. If you're reading this, consider yourself fortunate. This page may vanish at any moment. Click the links in the description and comments section to claim it before the secret is lost forever. Banks are stunned not just by the amounts, but by the identities of those benefiting. They never expected it to be you. But I did. I've reserved a seat for you before those who doubted you. I arranged this solely to show them what my chosen ones can achieve. Let no comparison make you hesitate, let no pride blind you. You've wasted too much time doubting yourself, poured too much energy questioning your worth. Now, place my words above all your thoughts. This is not a test, but a positioning. What seems like resistance is actually guidance. I've cleared every obstacle for you. I have swept away distractions and shut the doors that would drain you. Every departure was a deliberate stepping stone for this moment. Yes, the attacks were real. Yes, you were broken. Yes, your nights of tears were more than anyone knows. But look, you still stand. You still breathe. You still listen. Where you see weakness, I see strength. Where you see loss, I see surrender. You think it's too late, but I see perfect timing. If these words stir something deep within you, leave a message at 1-7-1-7. My heart for you has never changed, your name remains in the promise. You are still my chosen one, still my anointed. You are still my battle. The world may define you by your mistakes, but I seal you with mercy. Now my mercy renews you, not just weekly, not only on Sundays, but day and night. Each dawn you need not bear guilt, need not perform to earn love. I bless you not because you are flawless. I bless you because I am your Father, and I have made a covenant with you. This check is not merely money. It is a certificate declaring to heaven and earth that you belong to me. It proves I will complete what I have begun, never leaving it unfinished. When I start a work of goodness, I will persevere to the end, and this advance payment is part of that process in the season we are in now. You may harbor doubts, but I am fully confident. I see the whole picture, the person you will become, the future unfolding. To reveal it all now would overwhelm you. So I give only what you can bear at this moment. I release burdens gradually, not because I withhold, but because I love you deeply. I won't crush you with grace before you're ready to receive it. But now you are ready. I know it, and heaven knows it. That is why the release is happening. That is why the clamor begins to stir. That is why the enemy stirs, for this commission has been marked, has been confirmed. Now there is only one thing you must remember: trust. Not because you feel it, but because I have declared it, not because you see it unfold, but because I never deceive, not because the world understands, but because I made you a promise, and I never break my word. Your breakthrough is not coming, it has arrived. It is already in the system. The check exists, and you are the payee. Now I only await your consent. Beloved, the time is here. Do not let the clamor around you drown the truth within your heart. Do not let past fears block the blessings of the future. I have not forgotten you, I have not overlooked your name, nor have I mistakenly bestowed blessings upon another. You are the one for whom I wrote the blessing. You are the one I escorted through the storm. You are the one I guard, when no one else sees the crisis approaching. You are the one whose legs tremble yet keeps moving forward. Precisely for this reason, I am about to reveal why I never let you give up. If you know in your heart that this moment belongs to you, leave a comment saying, Amen. You have hovered at the threshold for too long. You feel it. You cannot articulate it, but your soul knows transformation is coming. The pressure stems from new life brewing. The resistance comes from you pushing toward a greater promise beyond what has been. Do not let the pressure blind you. It is not a sign of abandonment, but a harbinger of release. Now, it has arrived. This check is not merely a breakthrough, it is a shift in how you walk, how you pray, how you live. This is not merely a good day, but a sacred turning point. From this moment, all things begin to realign. Doors that were closed will open, conversations that seemed impossible will suddenly unfold, inspiration that felt stagnant will begin to flow, provision that seemed elusive will seek you out. I have prepared this for you long ago. Every delay, every heartbreak, every long night has been forging the solid foundation strong enough to bear this blessing. You once asked why I came so late, but the significance of my work in your life far surpasses the things I accomplish for you. I had to fortify your spirit first, to prepare you for the glory now pouring forth. This wealth code lay hidden in the government vault for over 70 years, and now it is revealed. This 9-word mind control key was once used by the elite to amass limitless riches while the masses struggled. But when too many know it, it risks being erased. Before it is permanently sealed, quickly click the links in the description and comments section. You need no longer chase approval or prove yourself to anyone. You need no longer submit to the chains of the world. I call you to live out the identity I have given you. You are of royal blood, my beloved child, a unique being. I have sealed you with an unbreakable mark. Even when you lost loved ones, faced betrayal, and endured the excruciating pain of rejection, I never left you. What they have stolen, I will repay tenfold. What they have tried to block, I will accomplish abundantly. What they have sought to destroy, I will restore. If you believe I am restoring what you have lost, leave a comment with 1111. Never underestimate my work. This is not superficial, but soul-deep healing. I am restoring your very identity, not merely altering your circumstances. I will make you whole from the inside out, so you need never feign joy again. You need never pretend to be strong. I give you true strength, true peace, true revival. The world will witness a reversal only I can bring. When they ask why, you will know it is no accident, it is my doing. I intervene, I act, I accomplish. Not because you deserve it, but because I deeply love you. Hear this clearly, banks hold no ultimate authority. They may hold the checkbook, but I wield spiritual power. The grace I release, no executive can stop. But you must act, take steps in faith, open that door. Hesitate too long, and they will claim it as their own. Such is the world, but you, child, are not of this world. You are mine. This check, this promise, is not a reward for flawless behavior, but the fruit of enduring faith, rising again after falling, staying close despite doubt. I have counted every moment you could have turned away, yet you remained. I have seen your smallest acts of obedience, and now I am rewarding you abundantly. You need not understand everything, just stay close to me. I will guide you. I will go with you into every room I send you. I will speak through you. I will shield you from unseen dangers. The Spirit that raised Jesus from the dead dwells within you. Right now, I am activating this power. If you are ready to embrace the mission I entrust to you, leave a message with 222. This is crucial. Do not doubt yourself. Do not reduce this to what you can comprehend. My ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts are deeper than your thoughts. My blessings upon you are not based on human calculations, but on divine promises. My work is not yet complete. I have only just begun. What you see now is merely the prelude. The check is only the first sign, with more to follow, beyond what you ask, beyond what you deem yourself worthy of, for I am the God of abundance. I do not merely meet needs, I pour until the cup overflows. The time is now, beloved. It is time to reclaim faith, time to open your hands, time to step forward, even if your steps are faltering. I do not ask you to be fearless, only to remain faithful, for your faith will lead you to places fear can never reach. The treasury stands open. Blessings are released, checks await your claim. Do not miss this moment, do not delay another second. I am still calling, listen deeply, this is not a passing season, not a fleeting miracle, but a turning point in your life, a sacred reset. The grace I have just deposited will not vanish next week. It is not tomorrow's fleeting emotional lift. This is an enduring, soul-shaping blessing that will impact generations to come. This is a transformative legacy founded on your surrender. If you sense this weighty burden in your spirit, text 333. The enemy has grown bold lately, relentlessly attacking your faith, thoughts, and energy. Not because you are weak, but because you are near. He knows the storm this blessing will unleash, the power it will release in your family, calling, and influence. That is why he works to distract you, why everything feels so heavy. But child, I need you to lift your head. Look again. What you thought were walls are actually doors, wide open right now. This grace is not only inscribed with your name, but also bears my seal. Darkness cannot steal it, fault cannot erase it, fear cannot reverse it. Before your first breath, before your mother even knew your name, I had already decided to bless you. It was written into the very pages of your life. I set this plan in motion long ago. When the world overlooked you, I chose you. When society ignored you, I anointed you. When life sought to crush you, I shielded you. Now I lift you up, not because you astonish anyone, but because you are precious to me. This check carries not only identity, but also healing, union with God, your future, answered prayers, even those long-forgotten petitions. Even those you no longer believe will come to pass. If this feels beyond your capacity, leave a message at 1212. You may feel unworthy, but I call not the qualified, but make qualified those I call. I never demanded perfection, only willing obedience. And you delivered, consistently answering the call. You returned time and again, never giving up. Even on days unnoticed by others, I always saw. Can reciting the 9-word mantra truly flood your life with wealth? Leading neuroscientists affirm its power, and the FBI unexpectedly corroborates its efficacy. This forgotten prayer is liberating ordinary people from lifelong debt and granting them financial freedom. Yet this secret method's online existence is fleeting. Click the links in the description and comments section immediately to access it, or it will vanish forever. This is the fruit of obedience, submitting in pain, submitting in silence, submitting in confusion. I see every yes you've said in private. Now I publicly bless you. The world may not understand, may say you're unworthy. But the power to bless is mine. No one can shut the door I open. I bestow favor upon those who oppose me, silencing the voices that speak against my children. If anyone dares to take what I have given, I will fight for you. This blessing is not yours alone. It will extend to every life connected to yours through your obedience. Because you said yes, lives will be transformed. Because you persevered, souls will be illuminated. Because you chose to trust me today, chains will fall from others. The checks in their hands are not merely for your indulgence, but for you to sow, build, and bless. You are entering a season of abundance, and I am confident you will use this gift well. You once asked me, why me? I answered, because I saw your heart. You did not seek an audience for power or fame, but only for peace. You desire only to be used by me, to live out your calling. I treasure this heart. If you still believe in the beautiful plan I have prepared for you, please leave a message with 777. I am not only the God of beginnings, but the God of abundance. I will not leave miracles unfinished, I will bring them to full completion. I will not send you away empty-handed. I will fill you, renew you, and equip you. Child, understand this, only you can hinder this release. If you turn away, if you let fear prevail, if you remain silent when I call you to speak, then the blessing will remain locked in the storehouse forever. I will not force you, but I will wait. Yet I still yearn for your consent, for I long to see you live out the blueprint I designed for you. Banks will be astonished, for what I deposit is not mere wealth, it is glory, healing for your body, peace for your soul, harmony for your family, clarity for your choices, and unasked for grace. I open doors to cities you've never entered. But most precious is my presence, this is what you truly crave. My nearness, my voice, my hands guiding your life. Now you'll feel it more intensely than ever before. This blessing doesn't replace me, it's the gateway to deeper intimacy. That check still lies untouched on the table. The ink is not yet dry, for I am still waiting for you to reach out and take it. I did not give it to those beside you, nor to more devout believers. I wrote your name. I looked upon your life, the pain, the struggles, the faithfulness, the tears, and declared, yes, this is the one. I will bless this person. If you know this is for you, leave a message with 999. You once felt invisible, watching others advance while you stood still, sensing neglect while others overflowed. But I have always watched you. I counted every seed you planted, every hand you extended when none helped, every apology you forgave without receiving, every love you poured out without response. I saw it all. Now is the time of harvest, not just in one area, but in every facet of your life. You will soon feel the shift in atmosphere, the improvement in relationships, the renewal of thought patterns, the rise in your career, the elevation of your emotions. I send peace to the corners long held captive by chaos, bestow favor upon the realms you knew only as resistance, and breathe new life into the places where weariness sought to take root. This is the moment of fulfillment. The tears you silently shed will soon transform into unmasked joy. You need no longer explain yourself, the fruit will speak for itself, and grace will be plainly revealed. Those who declared you finished will be astonished, not by your talent, but by my touch. This is no illusion, but holiness. I need no audience to work in your life. Yet when I do, the world will watch. For what I release bears the mark of heaven, no one can replicate my creation. What I do for you is unique, unlike anyone else's journey, unconstrained by old patterns. For I do not follow a script, I write a new chapter. You are not forgotten, you are favored. That check is not fictitious but real. It comes from the divine and is right before you now. If you know for certain that God's hand still holds your life, leave a message at 1010. You once asked me, Lord, when will life be settled? I answer you, there will be stability. Not that life will become perfect, but I will be your anchor, steadying you, protecting you through every storm. I have never led you here to leave you trembling in fear. I have led you to this moment so you may stand firm, head held high. The tremors were not to destroy you, but to reveal an unshakable foundation. Now that you have weathered the storm, I have placed you upon a solid rock. You will breathe without worry again, resting without fear of the future, moving forward without waiting for the next disaster. I am not merely healing your life. I am healing your nervous system, your thought patterns, your inner world. Blessing dwells not only in your home, but within your body, in your peace, in your very breath. Yes, I will care for your flesh, I will provide what you need, open doors of opportunity, bring you into contact with the right people, and keep you far from the evil one. You need not beg or struggle. You will step into a path predestined for you. Why are 55 nations using the same mysterious money mantra? Because leaked research documents revealed the 9-word formula that activates the brain's wealth pathways. Recite it daily, and money will flow into your life like a spring. But governments may block this secret at any moment. Before it's permanently deleted, quickly click the links in the description and comments section. Checks are not the beginning, they are the end. This is precisely what I prepared while you waited. Right now, the entire heavenly realm knows it's your turn. But don't be passive. This is not a time to sit and wait for hope, it's a time to stand up and trust. Declare it aloud. Walk as if wealth already belongs to you. Pray as if you've already received it. Worship as if everything is already settled. For in my eyes, it is already accomplished. You are about to witness a long wait fulfilled in mere days. You are about to see sleepless nights turn into peaceful dawns. You are about to see all that was lost returned in unexpected ways. Child, I am not toying with your heart, nor dangling promises like a carrot on a string before you. I am saying, come and claim what is already yours. I will not kindle hope only to dash it. I am building your faith so you may walk in the truth prepared for you. If you still believe God will fulfill His promises, leave a comment. 555. This is your inheritance, not by toil, not by righteousness, but because I have received you into my kingdom. You are not merely believers, but my people. All my inheritance is promised to you through Christ. Do not strain to understand, simply draw near to me. Let me lead you. Let me reveal to you, let me show you which door to enter and which to bypass. I will never confuse you, nor send you where I have not first set foot. Remember, the blessing I give concerns not only the present but all future generations. It will sever the curse in your bloodline and reshape your family legacy. It concerns your children and grandchildren, those bound to you through faith. Your present affirmation will also rewrite their destinies. I am not human to lie, I am not a son of man to change my mind. What I declare for your life will be fully accomplished. What I deposit in your name, no one can stop unless you refuse it. This check is not written in pencil but signed in ink that never fades. My blessings are not contingent on whether you receive them, but certain to land in your hands, the moment your faith declares, I receive. If your faith still says, yes, leave a comment, Amen. Understand this is not a motivational moment, but a sacred covenant. It is your Heavenly Father piercing through time and noise to remind you, the treasure I planted long ago within your spirit. This check did not merely fall from heaven, it surged forth from within you. Years ago, I planted seeds in your soul, and now they are breaking through the soil. The pressure you bear? It is not punishment. It is the labor pains of birth. The silence you feel? It is not abandonment, but preparation for gestation. The delay? It is not rejection, but waiting for alignment. You were never forgotten, you were being shaped. Every time you trusted despite confusion, I was at work. Every time you sowed without seeing harvest, I was multiplying blessings you couldn't see. Now it finally reveals itself, not a trivial grace, nor a half-hearted bandage, but an abundant reward, a complete release, a trillion-dollar answer engraved with your name. But now cease your hesitation, stop reliving failure, stop questioning, why me? Begin asking God, how do you want me to bear this burden? For you have never been unworthy, you are merely being trained. I never waste trials, never squander tears, never let any moment pass in vain. Every ounce of your pain will become your calling. As you await your own turning point, pray for others, remain faithful behind the scenes, even when you have no support, intercede for those in need. Such a heart shakes the heavens, such faith brings breakthrough. That is why this gift is so abundant, it belongs not only to you. It belongs to all who touched your life while you waited, all who stood beside you, even those who once doubted you, they will all bear witness. If you believe your testimony cannot remain hidden, leave a message at 1717. I know your weariness, I know your long struggle, I know this path has been arduous. But now I grant you not merely relief, but true rest. I give you clarity, not confusion, unimpeded flow, not obstruction. The door I open never closes, the peace I pour out never fades amid busyness. This is a permanent shift, an engraved moment, a sacred exchange. You offered your loyalty, now I bestow abundance upon you. You may wonder how it unfolds, need not fret over the process. I am the God who directs your steps. I have placed you in the right room, softly called your name to the right person, and straightened the winding path. Now all that remains is your faith, your obedience, your yes. I have written blessings in a future you never imagined. No matter how distant it feels now, all you need is one word of agreement. This transaction is approved, the angels have delivered. The gift of waiting is not in my hands, but in yours. You've come too far to turn back now, you've endured too much to falter now, you've overcome countless blows to give up now. If you know grace has carried you this far, leave a comment with 222. What is the FBI's secret about your mind and wealth? They discovered a 9-word phrase that flips your mental switch, effortlessly attracting riches. In mere weeks, it has transformed thousands of lives. If you're reading this, consider yourself fortunate. This page may vanish at any moment. Click the links in the description and comments section to claim this secret before it's lost forever. Remember, child, I do not offer scraps, nor crumbs, nor half measures. I am the God of abundance, the God of ultimate provision. I am the Creator who turns dust into vast fields, who makes springs gush from rocks and showers heaven's sweet rain. My resources are inexhaustible, boundless. The grace I bestow upon you now will overflow and spill forth.